Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Tastemakers Season 2. Glad you can join us this season. We're gonna kick it off with an icon here in Fort Wayne. She's been a big part in the fitness industry. She's inspired a lot of people. She even used to be a news anchor. Let's go say hi to Maddie Shine. What's up, Maddie?
Oh, hey, Jim.
How's life? Life
is great.
Always on the gram, huh?
It's good to see you. I know, I gotta check on the Instagrams, always.
Dang.
Yeah.
So what you been up to these days? What's been going on in life?
Busy working and helping motivate people and trying to just stay in one piece, you know?
Understand that, 100%. So if you had to give me and everybody kind of like a 2-second snapshot of who Maddie Shine is, like who would you say that you are? As a person, businesswoman,
oh man,
fitness individual, whatever it might be.
I would say probably like a fitness foodie extraordinaire.
Would you lean more towards the fitness or the foodie?
Oh gosh, that's tough. It's pretty much equal.
Always got the rice cakes?
Yes, always eating, drinking, and working out.
Fair enough. So for those that might not know, you grew up here in Fort Wayne, right?
Yes, I did. Born and raised.
What's that life kind of been like? Just, you know, I'm not from here. I moved here. Like, I don't know what it's like to grow up in a place. What is that like for somebody like you? This
is definitely one of those communities where a lot of people know anything and everything about you if you've lived here your whole life. And I grew up in a family where my family is very well known in the community. So it's been an interesting and amazing journey being able to be a part of this community and share my story and my family's story with a lot of people.
Is that kind of been a little bit of a struggle sometimes, having your family be in a spotlight like that and then growing up that way?
It can be a little intense sometimes. That's definitely.
What do you mean by intense?
Just lots of people are definitely more interested in your personal life or your life in general when you grow up with a family that's very well known.
Yeah. Is that frustrating at times, I take it?
Oh, it can be, but you know, you just kind of, as you grow older, you learn how to like set those types of emotions and things aside from caring so much about what people think about. Because you're the only one that really knows what's going on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So then after growing up, you know, going to high school and everything, you went to a local university. And then after that, you kind of got into the news, is that right?
Yep, so I graduated from IPFW with a degree in communications and a minor in journalism. And from there, I received my degree from Purdue and went into the news industry here and worked for our ABC affiliate. At the time it was called Indiana's News Center, which is now 21 Alive, which is WPTA.
Okay, very cool. And you've transitioned out of that.
Yeah.
What did you transition to and why did you decide to transition to that?
So right before I graduated from college, I was kind of on a fitness journey myself, and I got really involved in like the healthy lifestyle, working out, and just kind of finding my true self. And so when I got into the news business, I was already really passionate about fitness, and so I decided that for me, for my best personal interest, it was wise to switch careers into being a coach and motivator because that's what I was truly passionate about.
Fair enough. So having left the news industry and getting into the fitness thing, what does that kind of entailed? Like you started a nutrition coaching, is that right?
Yep, so actually initially I started coaching here at Mad Apple CrossFit. Okay. That was my transition into this field of work. Prior to coaching here, I was a wellness coordinator at the YMCA. Okay. So that kind of led me into this fitness realm where I found CrossFit, but I started working here at Mad Apple soon after I left 21 Alive. Okay. And got really involved in also nutrition coaching and motivating.
What's that mean, like nutrition coaching? Is it like we have a meeting, you give me what I should and shouldn't be eating, or is it?
So I'm not a dietitian or registered dietitian or anything like that sort. I'm more of a nutrition motivator, and I help you choose the right foods that are for your body based on your goals, whether that's ideal weight loss
Okay.
or building muscle and things like that. So I'm definitely here to help assist you in making sure you're making the appropriate choices.
Is that your full-time gig?
So that's, I would say, kind of, it's like half and half. It counteracts or coincides with my coaching here and personal training. So I am the head nutrition coach of Cutter Fitness.
Okay, nice. And I think you were telling me, I don't know if you can say this or not, but you're getting ready to make it fully yours?
Yes.
Like 100%, right? Awesome, that's rad. And so with all the nutrition coaching, all of the training here, fitness coaching as well, you've kind of been able to take those three and become somewhat of a, I'd say, regionally known competitor, is that right?
Yep. So in the CrossFit world, yes, I've competed twice regionally on our team here from Mad Apple CrossFit.
What does that mean? Because not everybody understands.
So there's lots of different steps in the fitness of CrossFit.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people come in here and they want to just be fit and have a better quality of life and focus on moving functionally and all that jazz. That's really the core purpose of CrossFit. But there is the competitive aspect where you kind of do more competitions and get involved and
more of a sport, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like the final competition would be the CrossFit Games, which is like the Olympics of the CrossFit world.
Fair enough.
So we've been fortunate enough to have so many great athletes in this gym that have led us to the step that goes right before the CrossFit Games, and I've been on the team for 2 of those years.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So then going from like just casual fitness individual, and when you're at the Y, and
Yep.
you've made it, I guess you could say made it to regionals, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
So in that journey, have you noticed personally your relationship with food or your relationship with fitness change?
Oh,
even from like
drastically.
before fitness?
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
if you had to talk a little bit about that, what would you do?
Oh, it's just so funny because like if you told me 5 years ago that I would be doing something even remotely close to this or eating this way or training this way, I would have said that's absolutely insane. There's no way. Like I have this goal. I'm going to be on the news. I'm going to be a news anchor. No, I am definitely in a different direction. And like I remember running a mile was like the absolute worst thing in the world. And I think it would take me like 18 minutes to run a mile.
Are you serious?
I'm not even kidding you. Like even just on a treadmill. Because I was not motivated. I was in a different place then, and I just thought working out was sillier. Like,
would you say it was a mentality shift or an emotional shift?
Yeah, both,
or?
100% both, because I was in a different mental state of mind and emotional state of mind. So.
And being in that emotional state of mind, I know just some friends of mine have kind of had a mental shift as well towards food. Do you think that it's become a healthier relationship with how you consume food, your views of like, say, a Big Mac or ice cream? Even?
Yeah, well, ice cream's still my favorite. I eat it every day. But the way I used to view food as more of like a comfort aspect, because when I was heavier before I started CrossFit and got into fitness, I turned to food kind of to comfort me in a tough emotional situation and a poor relationship that I was in with an ex-boyfriend.
Fair enough.
And so then I started seeing it more as an enemy because I would feel sorry for myself when I make poor food choices. And now I see it as fuel and how it's really good for you, and obviously know the difference of what I should put in my body and what's going to make me feel a certain way and how I shouldn't lean on it as a crutch to support my emotions.
So in realizing that, was there like something that kind of put you over that hurdle, or did you just have to make that decision? For anybody else that might be in a similar situation, or like, man, I really want to pursue fitness, but I have no idea what to cook, or I really like my what I'm eating right now.
Yeah, so like for me, it was like looking at myself in the mirror one day and just not recognizing who I used to be. So I had completely lost sight of my true self. I felt like I had just pushed myself into this dark place where I was no longer happy with who I was or what I was doing, and so then it was a mental push where I was like, you have to do this for yourself. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to get through this. You're going to keep pushing every single day because you know who you were before and you can get back to that person. And so for me, food became and fitness became like a therapeutic outlet where I led them to balance each other out. And I did a lot of searching on the internet for like healthy recipes. I looked up people I was inspired by because I was like, they can do it, I can do it, you know? And that's kind of what led me down this path, essentially, to my fitness journey, is seeing other people's success stories.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cut real quick. Hold on. I had the words in my head, but then I was like intently listening to that because I was freaking insane.
Can you tell I've been on camera before?
Got it. Got it. Okay. Are we good to re-go? Okay, so with the whole journey and being inspired by others and everything, it's a long time, a lot of years. I've known you for a few of those years. Have you had like a support system around you, or like who's been your biggest support in reaching some of these goals?
I would say definitely some of my family members. Like I remember my mom, she's like my #1 supporter in all aspects. Of course, my father is too, but my mom and I talk about different things. And I just remember when I was in that dark place, she's like, just get your A up the hill. Like I don't want to curse on camera, but she's like, just do it. Like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And that is exactly like how I see everything now. Just do it.
Just go for it.
Like, just get through it and do it, because why would you wait any longer to delay your health or your happiness?
So then she's been there for the highs and the lows, which I'm assuming there's been a lot of those.
Oh yeah, lots. Yeah, there still are, for sure.
Can you explain some of those?
Oh, lots of emotional breakdowns. Road, right? No, not at all, because especially like when you're, like even when I had my career changed, it was very, very tough for me to change and decide if that was the right thing. I was really scared because I was like, am I making it? I didn't want to disappoint anyone, you know, and I knew that it would happen. I knew I was going to disappoint other people because I wasn't doing what made them happy, but I essentially made the choice for myself, and I have absolutely zero regrets in that situation.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So everything that I've done leading up to this point, even the bad relationship I was in that led me to the dark place, has brought me to where I am today. So I have no resentfulness, no regrets. Like, I'm happy everything happened because it's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, sometimes you got to go to like a dark place.
Absolutely.
And I think you've even described a CrossFit workout like that before, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, there's been plenty of workouts that have led me down, but yeah.
Fair. So why don't you give us a tour real quick of this place, because you're here like your entire day, right?
This is the sanctuary, as I like to call it.
Cool. So why don't we take a tour real quick, and then maybe I heard you got a workout plan?
I've got a good workout program for us today. You know, definitely in our wheelhouses, maybe my wheelhouse. I don't know. So this is the whole main gym area. We just added on the back here.
Which is back here.
Yeah. Right. We've got people training back here, as you can see. So our gym is definitely spacious enough to support a lot of members. I would say we're like the fastest growing, best gym in Fort Wayne.
Would you say it's a community that fosters competition for those that want to be competitive, but also...
This is the only gym in the city, in this area of Indiana, that, in the northeastern part of Indiana, that supports the competitive drive. Like,
what about those that don't want to be competitive?
That's perfectly fine. Like I said, we have regular classes every single day that support that 1 hour. Get in, get your workout done, be happy, fit, eat, drink your beer if you want to.
I think I saw some beer in the fridge.
Yeah, we got some beer in the fridge. But there's nothing better than the community here of people that you see every single day that help motivate and support you.
Yeah.
You don't get that anywhere else in any other type of gym. Like, you can go to your Globo gym or your local,
like a traditional
gym. You're probably not going to talk to the same people you see every single day in the way that you would talk to them here, because people actually care about what you're doing and why you're here. They'll make the effort to come up and talk to you and say, hey man, how's it going today? Like, who are you if they don't know you? You know, and that's what's really cool. It's very welcoming community.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So why don't we? Is it okay if we do a workout?
Yeah, let's do a workout. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, she's about ready to kick my butt.
My name is Michael Martin. I'm the manager for Maddie CrossFit, and we've been open for 5 years. Maddie came to us about a year in, and she started as a new coach. After developing her coaching ability, we started her on our intro program. She now runs all of our new clients through our on-ramp program. She also runs Cutter Fitness, our nutrition program. She's definitely come a long way since we started 4 years ago. And she's a great coach now, and we're glad to have her.
Jeez, so that sucked.
Good job.
Oh, thanks.
That was fun.
Oh,
that was bad, but that was fun.
I had to break out the notes, so forgive me for the unprofessionalism for a moment.
It sucked its way.
I'm exhausted. But that actually makes me think, when you're not here working out, you're not training, you're not coaching, like, what do you do to relax? I know working out's kind of fun for you, but like, do you like sit by the pool or go shop? Like, what's your deal to just hang
when
out?
it's summer, I definitely go sit by the pool. But I cook a lot. I love cooking. Like even though I like eat every single day, cooking is fun for me too. So it's always fun to like find new things to make and eat for dinner. And I also like to just sit down and not think.
Really? Just veg out and
veg
do
out.
nothing
I
for a
love
while?
listening to music and just like sitting outside. Like sitting outside is probably one of my favorite things to do.
Who's your top artist right now that you're listening to?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Are you serious still?
Well, I love Taylor Swift, but Lumineers are my absolute favorite band ever. Yes.
Wow.
Best concert I've ever been to.
Would not have pictured that. That's
oh my
awesome.
gosh, obsessed, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, I want to ask some things that are kind of like outside the CrossFit realm, but still kind of have to do with your journey.
Okay.
We talked a little bit before about like dealing with doubt and the highs and the lows of being on the fitness journey, right? Along with all of that, have you felt the need or kind of the temptation to compare yourself to others?
Oh, a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're competing, because like there's always going to be people who are faster, stronger, better than you, more muscular, more lean, fit. And you just have to realize that you're on your own path. Like they're on their own journey, and I'm sure they actually probably feel the same issues with themselves. They try not to compare themselves to others. It's like, I think it's inevitable when you're an athlete or even just a person in general.
And what about outside the CrossFit or athletic sphere, like just comparing yourself in a beauty sense or a confidence sense or things like that?
Though, like, so that's changed tremendously for me because of CrossFit and fitness. Like I am so much more secure in my own skin, like outside the gym more than ever. Like I can't even tell you the level of my confidence, how much has gone up since I started in this world of fitness. Like that's changed dramatically, dramatically.
For the positive, right?
For the positive, oh yeah. Like I really don't compare myself to anyone else like in the beauty world or anything like that. Just because that, like you're your only person, you're your only self. Like why would you want to be anybody else, you know?
So then this one might be a little bit of a tough question, but in the beauty sense, would you say beauty is something that's objective?
That's what the media and like social media tries to make it be. But
I mean, you're pretty popular on social media. You're what, approaching 8,000 followers, I think?
Yeah, but I think that's more because of my journey in life. Like I don't try to think it's because of the way I look. Maybe, I mean, physically, the transformation wise, that's the inspiring aspect. But I would hope that people won't just follow me because they think I look pretty or this. Like I'm trying to inspire people. I'm trying to be a strong woman. And like obviously we know in this day and age, like women power is #1 right now. So I'm very like all for that. Like women just being strong and powerful. Like you used to think it was skinny was the pretty, but that's not it. Like if you're a strong, badass chick, like more power to you.
Badass more in the sense of like lifting heavy weights.
You lift that weight, girl. You get to the gym, you do you. Like I'm not saying like.
What about like a business sense?
Oh, I love that too. Like be a leader, be a boss. Show those people what you have, because you don't need to compare yourself to another person, a man, any type of situation. People are people. Like everyone is equal to me.
Like just respect them regardless.
Absolutely, love everyone. Be yourself and just.
So then if you had to define for yourself and through your journey and what you see in today's culture, like what would you define beauty as?
Being an independent, secure, strong, determined person.
That's a good answer, I like that. So kind of in closing then, if you will, we hit on social media, but I think everybody knows your social media site already.
At Cowgirl Maddie, just kidding.
You want to, at Cowgirl Maddie if you didn't know already. So in closing, like you've been here a long time. I think you've kind of shown that you really do like Fort Wayne, you like the people here. Do you have any hidden gems here that you like to do, or places that you like to hit up or frequent?
I mean, I grew up on the southwest side of town, but I would say downtown is life. Like,
and it's been improving like crazy.
Oh yeah, I've been living downtown for like 5 years now, and it's just for me, like, if you're young and you have a chance to live downtown, be downtown.
Really?
Hidden gems, oh man, like I love going to 800 Degrees Pizza.
Smash on some fire pizza?
Yep, that's like our #1. But brunch is my favorite meal of the day. And if I could have, I wish there was more brunch places. So.
I'm a big fan of brunch. Whenever we travel, try to find a good brunch spot. We got a good, like, a wide array here, from really fancy to some nice hole-in-the-wall spots too. So then going forward for Fort Wayne, where do you think you, as Maddie Shine, would like to see Fort Wayne? Like, we have a lot of momentum going with downtown. We have a lot of cool stuff going on with middle waves and all that. Like, what would you like to see?
I want to see that development downtown. I mean, why would you prevent it from growing? Like, bring people downtown. That's what cities are for. Like, that's what the main idea of a great city is like going downtown and looking forward to doing those special things, so you're not just stuck to one side of town. Because Fort Wayne is so, like, if you live on this side of town, you stay there. If you live this side, you stay there. Like, downtown people are okay with going elsewhere, but north side doesn't go south.
But like, downtown's kind of becoming this hub.
Right, the hub. I mean, I would love to just see that continue to develop and grow into more living and, you know, shop industry, small local stores. I would like local. Local is the objective, obviously.
Keep it all in-house in Fort Wayne and city limits.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
So then, if you had to close this all out, I mean, I asked everybody this last season, but what is it about Fort Wayne that's awesome to you? Like, why Fort Wayne, if you had to encompass it all into one? For me, it's always been the people.
Oh yeah.
I've loved the people here.
The community. It's awesome. I mean, our city, we're so lucky because we are like a close-knit, fun community, and you can get everything you need and more in this city. Like, it's a small city with a big city feel. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense to me. I like it. All right, cut.